Welcome to another week of Superhero Bar Fight. We're continuing with Season 2 comic books versus video game characters. We've got two video game guys going against each other this week, so I'm joined, as usual, by my podcasting wife, I suppose. Are we called?
Yeah, I'm the white. I suppose I've got the tits for it.
You
like,
do
howdy,
have
partner.
Yeah, Al, thanks for joining me again.
Ah, you're welcome. I love doing this thing, man.
I say thanks for joining me again, like this isn't your idea of your part to your show. So.
Hey, man, this is our baby. This is our baby.
Yeah,
you've done an amazing job of all the artwork, by the way. Keep them coming. They're great.
So we've got Pyramid Head this week going against Ryu from Street Fighter.
Interesting one, this one.
Yeah. So.
I've just been looking at all the statistics and all the little bits about Pyramid Head and Ryu. Like I said, we're not like experts on this, but okay. First of all, Ryu's going to have to go to Silent Hill to face Pyramid Head.
Yeah,
but
you can't. Yeah. Well, I think that kind of leads us up straight into setting the scene, because whenever you play a Street Fighter game and you do Ryu's story, he's always on the quest to become the strongest fighter. So he could have just done his arcade mode and he's just won that, and then he's just like doing his victory quote, just like, yes, I am very strong, but there is still a long journey ahead to become the ultimate fighter. And then he goes off into the distance with his knapsack over his shoulder past a waterfall. Keeps on
I like
walking.
the idea of Pyramid Head going, oh, you're the strongest, are you? And he clicks his fingers. And then you suddenly in Silent Hill. Where the fuck am I? Who the fuck are you? Oh, shit. He looks up at this giant fucking figure of a man.
I thought you were going to go down the route of clicks his fingers and half of the Street Fighter cast disappear into pixels.
Oh, yeah, we could do. Oh, my God, Thanos would have destroyed everyone on this list.
Yeah, it would have been a much shorter tournament.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think Ryu's going to be going on his leisurely strolls to different cities and stuff like that, trying to find fighters that are worth training against to own his skills. And he's on a cliff top somewhere and looks down into the valley, and there's this really foggy place with a building in the middle that he can just make out, and some chi energy feels off down there. Maybe I'm going to investigate.
He walks past Scorpion, who sat there upset. He's like, hey, what are you doing here? He goes, I got beaten by a meth head. I'm really sad. Okay, see you later, man. Bye.
High fives him as he goes past.
Better luck next time, Scorpion.
I like the idea that in Silent Hill, it's the losing grounds for all the people that have got like the shit ripped out of them. There's just like SpongeBob SquarePants smushed in a puddle. There's Aquaman with like his head, like a hammer in his head. just like the graveyard, all this stuff. So Ryu knows that he's going to a bad place. He knocks on the door, goes in, and has a search around this old haunted sort of mental institute. And all of a sudden, he starts hearing this scraping, just this sword being dragged along the floor. And he turns around, and there's Pyramid Head.
Yes. Okay, so this is the showdown. Okay, now look, if you've ever played Silent Hill, you remember that Pyramid Head is an instant kill. If he gets you, you're dead, right? But he's also very slow. You can run away from him very easily and hide. And so, a bit like Cyclops last week, very powerful indeed, but very predictable as well. And I think Street Fighter wise, Ryu's going to come up against people probably about the same size.
Mm-hmm.
And won.
And faster. Sagat for one.
Yeah.
M. Bison for another. So, and he's big himself, right? He was a big built guy. So, I think he's gonna go straight into the jump air kick down and sweeping leg kick combination, and do that 17 times. So jump kick, sweeping leg kick, jump kick, sweeping leg kick.
And that's a good strategy, because Pyramid Head has that big fucking giant helmet on. So any headshots are just going to be inefficient.
Yeah, I think there'd be a few swipes of a sword that he's got, Ryu's got to duck in and out of, putting lines all the way down across the wall, like ripping holes in the wall and then swinging it down, and the sword gets stuck. I think Ryu running all the way down the length of the sword, kneeing him in the head, and just as the Pyramid Head's getting back up, he turns around and does his, whatever it's called, the Metsumishi Mata, whatever it's, the spinning leg kick sort of through midair.
Yeah.
Knocks him off, straight into a Hadouken, knocks him through a wall, back into the outside. So Pyramid Head's now sort of still within where he's allowed to be, but he's outside into the fog. So just a change of environment.
So they're in a basketball court at the side of the building.
Yeah.
Open space. And it's round 2.
Round two.
Round 2.
Yeah, the first one was a perfect victory. Perfect.
Yeah,
round 2. Fight.
Pyramid Head can't go very fast. It doesn't matter whether he's in a corridor. I think in a corridor he'd probably be fair better chance, but in an open space, I think Ryu's he's straight away. He's got the agility and the strength.
Well, I think it still needs to be a bit of a close call. So I think as Ryu's sort of setting up a few punches, a swing of a sword, he goes to dodge out the way, but he doesn't quite move as much as he thought he would, and it's a slow motion moment of he's realizing it as it's happening. And his bandana around his head, the thing that he ties around, sort of just the tail end of it, the Raphael part where it's wisping off, just gets sliced. It's this really Japanese moment where it's like, and it's like,
from anime.
Yeah, it sort of lines through the screen. It's like, that was a close call. And then so he jumps back, does a backflip back. His special gauge is souped up now, and he does downright punch. And straight into his supercharged up Metsu Hadouken and just annihilates him.
Does Pyramid... I can't remember. My brother, Connor, would have been the best person to ask about this, but I don't know if Pyramid Head he doesn't die in Silent Hill, does he? I think he's kind of immortal, isn't he?
Quite possibly. I'm not really a huge Silent Hill guy, and I'm sure there's going to be Silent Hill guys watching this who are like, no, that's not going to happen. Ryu could never take him.
Well, he could certainly put him down in a fight. In a fight, he could put him down. Whether he regenerates and comes back after him, I don't know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, how's Ryu getting out of Silent Hill afterwards, even if he's put down? Because nobody ever tends to get out, do they?
Just walks out. He's Ryu.
Yeah.
He's completed the arcade mode now. So
No. This is what happens. He walks back up to Scorpion. He's like, I want to fight. He's like, good on you, man. Good on you. He's like, any chance I can use one of your Mortal Kombat portals? And he's like, okay. So he lets him out through a portal.
We love portals on this show. We really do.
Have you ever seen Mortal Kombat? They do. They use portals into the underworld and all like that. Yeah, okay. Ryu through easily. Great epic fight. Not a lot happening in the way of like surprises and shocks because he's very telegraphed in the way he moves to Pyramid Head. He's a very scary looking guy. I think it's more the kind of the people around him that are freaky. The freaking nurses with like freaking syringes in their eyes and the weird worm things that come up through the ground and shit. So yeah, I'm happy with that. You?
Yeah, Ryu going through to the next round. I'm not sure against someone who isn't quite as slow as Pyramid Head if he's going to stand as much of a chance, but we'll see. So make sure you give it a like and a subscribe, whether you're on YouTube, Podbean, whatever, and share it with all your friends, and tune in tomorrow for another episode.
Peace out, guys.
See you later.